up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Nacho Therapist with your host, Yasmin Kylie. What's up, my Nacho babies? I feel like I've been MIA on y'all, and I do miss y'all so much. I be sitting in the car or in my room just talking to y'all, but I've been on the road for the last 2 weeks, which is why I kind of missed out on some episodes. I just been working and so I told y'all a few episodes ago or in the beginning that I work for a moving company for the military. So we relocate the military all across the country. So I was in Kansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, a little bit of Virginia, and a few other places just traveling through. Um and so yeah, I just been busy for real, and I just been working. But it's the peak season for my job, so we gonna be out and about a lot. So y'all, with that being said, I got a camera for vlogging. Hold on, let me take it off the charger. I got a new camera. I'm so pressed. So we gonna see how she do. We're gonna be taking her on the road so y'all can get a little bit of insight on what it is I do when I'm not with you guys, and we might have some on the road conversations because me and my boyfriend, we talks a lot on the road. He's like half of the reasons how I come up with a lot of my topics. um but yeah, and then I just been going through this spiritual journey, I want to call it. I stopped drinking last month on the 18th, and today is the 12th. Today should be the 12th. Today is the 12th of April, so it's almost been a full month of me not drinking. Um, and it really hasn't been hard, but it has been like, it's like I want something adult like, it's like, all right, you're not gonna have no wine or nothing, sis. Like, are you dead ass? But honestly, I just been trying to get closer to God. I've been working on my energy. I've been working on myself, and I just been reevaluating a lot of things that I care about in life. And I was having this like, I told you I've been going through a spiritual journey, but I've been having like this feeling of saying fuck everything, dropping this shit. And I love my podcast. I love my followers. I love the people who sit here and conversate with, like, converse with me. We have our conversations via DMs. I love the people who notice the work that I put in. I loved all of it. And I think a lot of the times I was getting into my head because, once you get that little viral moment, I had two viral moments since I started my podcast, and it's so hard trying to keep up with that. But I think it was getting me in my head. But honestly, y'all, I just been feeling like the things that we indulge in does not matter. And I just been feeling like, at some point, this world is going to come to an end. It doesn't mean it's going to happen today, tomorrow. I know a lot of blogs and like social media platforms, TV, movies, all these things that we are constantly having in our faces is trying to install fear into us. But God said, do not fear because He is here. He didn't say exactly that, but He's like, do not, you should not be living in fear, because you should be walking by faith and walking, in sight of Him. So I think that a lot of times I was in my head, but I really been having this odd feeling of delete all my social media, the like stop with the podcast stuff, because I just want to just talk about things that's more positive and be in a more positive headspace. And that's why I stopped doing the trending topics here as far as constantly talking about celebrities, because now we're making these celebrities feel more important than what they are, and they're not. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm praising somebody or giving somebody glory, because the only person I should be giving the glory to is God Himself. So yeah, and I just been trying to love Him more out loud, because I feel like for a long time, and it wasn't like out of embarrassment or being like, I don't know what the why are people so afraid to pray when other people are around, or to acknowledge God when other people are around, but then they'll sit here and pray in their head or be in their room and be acting like they so godly. But like, no, like, let's praise Him out loud. Like, I want to praise Him out loud. So I just been trying to get into my spiritual bag, y'all, and hop out of my foolishness bag because I do not want to indulge in foolishness anymore. So that is the reason why I have been MIA for the last 2 weeks. I have been getting myself together. I have been thinking. I have been in my thoughts. I just needed a break. And I think that society makes us feel so shameful about needing rest and wanting to take a break and make us think that, oh, we're just lazy. Oh, we just don't want it. Like, you don't want it hard enough. You don't want it hard enough. You don't want it hard enough. I get it. Consistency is key. But in the same sense, like, baby, I needed a break. I needed a break. I'm ready to delete my social media. I'm gonna keep my business page just for y'all, so y'all can get insight on, or updates on little clips that I post. But it's gonna be strictly business because I'm honestly so tired of constantly seeing BS. Okay, it's a lot of BS on social media. Did y'all see about TikTok getting banned? I mean, I'm really not mad. It's people out here like, oh, they just want to take away everything that makes us happy. Da, 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 da. It's like, girl, if you need TikTok to survive, if you feel like TikTok is what wakes you up in the morning and gets you going, TikTok is your coffee, you need to step on some grass, bitch. Get your foot on some grass, go outside, play in the dirt a little bit, come back to reality. Because when that's hold on, y'all. Hold on. Taking it too far. Because we got to get into a whole nother topic. Let's get into the topic of the day. So, y'all, I saw this post. No, actually, it was a girl I know. Personally, a girl I know. Y'all, and she said she went on a date with this man and he brought his kids. He brought his child with him. He was saying on the first dates. First of all, the question is, how would you feel if a man or a woman brought their kids with them on their first date? You just meeting them, like y'all talking via the internet, and then he come and he bring his kid with him. Like, you didn't have a fucking babysitter? Are you fucking serious? In my opinion, you don't bring your kids around strangers. It's no nigga, like, I don't have kids yet, but when I do have kids, if me and my man have a child together and we end up breaking up and I'm trying to, and it wouldn't even, like, I feel like if I had kids and I was with this man that I'm with for so long, y'all know how much I love my man. Like, my man. I love that man. So if he give me kids, I just really honestly can't see us breaking up. But say that we did, because anything can happen. Say that we did. I would not be dating like in the first 2 years. I probably wouldn't even be dating. I would be focusing on trying to, get my career, build my career up without him because the work that I do is with him. We work together. So I would have to be focusing on other shit other than dating. But that wasn't the issue. I mean, I just feel like you shouldn't bring people around your children. You don't know people. You don't know their intentions. You don't know. People don't think about energy at all. Like, we don't think about the fact that this body that we're living in is flesh. But the energy that's inside of us, our souls, the thing that carries us through the universe, it carries energy. And, people have bad omens. People be fucking around with the devil. People be doing all types of shit. You don't know that person. You gonna bring your child on a first date. You don't know them. Why are you introducing them to your child? I feel like if you're dating and you have children, I'm gonna announce that I have kids. Yeah, I have a son. I have a daughter. I have 2 kids or whatever. I would tell you that I have children, but you're not gonna meet them until I know that you have great intentions for me, that you love me. Like, you literally have to love me before you meet my kids. Like, I have to know that I'm safe with you before I can bring my kids around. Because if you can't protect me, why would I bring my kids? Why would I put my kids in a situation where I don't know how long you're gonna be around? I don't want my kids just hanging out with all types of people. Like, what type? Like, if you're a parent and you just bring your kids around strangers because you like them for the moment, and then you ditch that person and then you go be with somebody else, and you just keep having your kids see that type of constant rotation of you being a fucking hoe, if we being for real, or jumping in and out of relationships and getting your kids involved. Like, fuck no, fuck that. That shit is crazy. But not only did he bring his kid on the date, y'all, not only did he bring the child, but he came with his baggage. He's like, we need a place to stay. Like, he put it all on the table. Put it on the floor. He put it on the floor for real, y'all. He's talking about he didn't have no place to stay. The mother is a deadbeat. And they probably live together. Like, niggas love to damn talk their baby mothers in whole time. But the fact that he brought the kid kind of gives, like, where is the mom? But, he like, yeah, the mother is a deadbeat. Like, we don't have a great relationship. Honestly, I'm in and out of places. I don't have no place to stay. Um, I'm looking for somewhere for me and my child to go. Bitch, you should have went to the homeless shelter. You should have went to the church. Okay, you should have went down to a charity place. You skipped all social services. It's like places. It was 1,001 places you could have went, and you decided to come on a date with me and tell me some bullshit like that. And then I don't even think that she like. I feel like if I didn't comment, cause I like the girl, she makes mistakes. You know, we make mistakes sometimes. We're young, we're living. But at some point you have to grow up. I'm like, sis, that's a red flag. Him bringing the child on a date was a red flag. Him telling you all that shit was a cry for help. You need to get the fuck away from him. Block his number. Don't ever see that man again. Do not ever see that man again. Because he's basically like, you know, the godly thing to do. What would Jesus do? Jesus might have gave him a place to stay, but not in my house. Not in this economy and not in this life. The world is crazy. This world is crazy. Like, no. And he probably like, I'm going to bring my cute kid. That's going to make reel her in more. She's a mother. She's probably a natural nurturer. No, baby. She don't have no kids. Don't put that. Don't come to me on no bullshit like that. The second topic of the day. Now we go jump right into the second topic of the day. We need to normalize telling our friends not to bring our niggas, bring their men, their boyfriends, whoever, their spouse, to the girls' nights or the events that we have. Like, I feel like a lot of people as adults, we already don't see our friends enough, and I already don't see you enough, and then you're gonna come with your boyfriend. No, we need to normalize saying, you know what, home, like, girl, I really need to see you, but can you please leave that nigga home? Like, it's an intimate moment. Like, let's get some girl talk. And how can we have girl talk and he's sitting here just taking in all of the fucking information and probably going to use it against me, the friends, and all that? Because I know, like, me and my boyfriend are very close. He goes to a lot of places with me, family wise. I know when to leave him home, though. It's like some girls don't know when to leave their guy home. Like, if we're going on a girls' trip, why would you bring your man? This is a girls' trip. Do you not hear what it is? I'm confused. Does he identify as a girl? This is a girls' trip. Why is he here? He shouldn't be here. We need to normalize telling that nigga, no, you cannot come. You could drop me off, though, so I can have the right amount of fun. You could drop me off, though, so I can have some drinks. So you could pick me up at that. If y'all have that type of relationship where he feels like afterwards he really wants to see, like, guys need to. And then, no, I don't feel like I was about to say something wow as shit, but that was wild. But yeah, like, leave your man home. It's a girls' night. Let's talk. Let's have some girls talk. Girls' night out are literally is therapy. It's therapy. It's a time for you to get some shit off your chest. Everything that you can't say everything to your boyfriend. You just really can't. Like, it's things that I would say to my homegirls that I would not say to my boyfriend. It's things that you tell your homegirls things that you wouldn't tell your boyfriend. Like, some things is just it's girls' time. Why is he here? Leave that nigga home. Then the girls are saying, I mean, this was the out of pocket topic, but the girls are saying if you bring your man on the girls trip, he's getting fucked. They're saying you bring him, he's getting fucked by all of us. Like, all of them gonna fuck him. I'm like, nope, the South. Leave the nigga home. Leave that nigga home. Because I know my homegirls is. My homegirls love to fuck. All my homegirls like to fuck, and I know they do that shit well. The relationship that we had back in the G, okay, I know they do that shit well. So, yeah, leave that nigga home. Leave that nigga home. I think it'll be best if you just leave that boy at home. The second topic of the day is going back to what I was telling y'all in the first, in the beginning of the show. But y'all, life is so, like, I just want to say that life is so weird. And I think that social media, these fucking phones, this constant access to different parts of the world, getting involved into other people's lives, just constantly scrolling. It's fucking with our heads, for real. I get on Twitter and I see a whole bunch of fucking idiots just talking all day. First of all, it was a girl. This is not, this is tying into what I'm talking about, but not what I'm talking about. It was a girl who would say girls only want men if they have money. Girls aren't genuine. They only want men that have money and all these things. And I'm just like, do you go outside? Maybe she must be in a different tax bracket than me, baby, because I know plenty of women who have niggas living in their house right now who don't have a job. I know black women have been the backbone for black men for centuries, bitch. And it's like, not we, because I don't live that type of life anymore. I have been that girl, though. I have taken care of a man before. Women will work their ass off. Do you know how many CNA, GNAs fucking let niggas drive around in their cars? They don't have no fucking job. Let's talk about it. How can we sit here and keep trying to play like girls don't care about guys and we don't take care of our men and we don't do these things? Like, we've been doing it for so long that we're burnt out. We've been doing it for so long that the girls are saying fuck no. We've been doing it for so long that the girls are opting for not even dating anymore. They don't even want a man. They don't want the family. They don't want the kids. They don't want the marriage. They don't want any of those things because for generations, black women have been tired. And I'm saying black women because I'm black. I can't speak on what the other races is doing. But I can't say that black women are tired from being the backbone of these men for so long. I mean, cooking, cleaning, still having to work. Still having to work and come home and cook and clean, take care of the kids. Men literally say that they watch their children. Do y'all not hear that? Yeah, I'm watching my kids right now. When the mother come home, then I can do this and that with you. You're not a babysitter, bitch. You're a dad. And I'm not discrediting black fathers because y'all might say been reading the articles. We have been taking care of our kids. They just say that to distract us. Everything is a fucking distraction from the truth. And this year is the year of truth. I don't know if y'all know, but this is the year of the truth, for real. Why you think all this shit keep coming out? Why you think all these celebrities is getting wrapped up in some things and it's going to dial down to us too? We have to come back to reality. I think God is like, come back to reality. Feed your soul. Open your chakras. You know, meditate. Get yourself right because I'm coming back. This is the year of truth. I can't believe that people are saying that women only date men with money because a lot of men don't even have money. A lot of people right now don't even have money. Literally everybody, a lot of people, and I don't know why I say everybody, but the truth is that a lot of people are one rent payment away from being homeless. I know somebody right now. I'm just saying. Like, so when y'all say these things and try to make it like a you know, a thing for likes, it seems like, or I don't know where y'all be going at when y'all be saying this shit, because it be like, where are you coming from? Do you not know actual people? Do you talk to people in real life, or is social media your only source of friends? It's social media, especially them bitches that work from home, so you literally don't have to leave your house other than to go to grocery shopping, and you don't even gotta go grocery shopping anymore, because somebody will do it for you. So I think it be dumb bitches that wake up and get back to reality. We look at life as something that's so small. I think a lot of people see life as something that is so small. Being that I'm in the trucking industry and I'm traveling all over this country, y'all, life is so big. Life is so much bigger than us. There's so much things that's so much more important than the things that we're constantly seeing every day. It's like we're constantly grasping onto foolishness and we're just thinking that that's the reality, but it's not the reality. You need to get outside. You need to start talking to real people who actually live a real life day to day, and open your eyes and meditate and touch some fucking grass and get more involved in yourself and invest into yourself and stop investing into these things that you see on social media, because that shit is not real. Nothing is real on social media. Some things can be real. I mean, some things can be true on social media, but a lot of people are glamming their lives up and making it seem like we the small people, meaning the people that's the working class people, we need to get back in touch with reality. Honestly, seriously, truly. Okay? I just think it's really important because that's why I say I wanted to take a break from social media because all day long we're absorbing bullshit. They're making it seem like people aren't getting married anymore. They're making it, I literally know people from my high school, they get married. I know a few people that's married right now. I have a few associates that are married right now. Okay? People, it's like they're making us think that one, dating is not a thing anymore. Like, oh, nobody's dating anymore. Nobody's in love. Nobody's doing these things. But it's happening right in front of all of us. We're all having kids. We're having families. I see it. But social media makes things look like it's falling apart when it's really not. That's why you have to take a break from that shit. Social media will literally make you think that life is not worth living when it really is. Life is so beautiful. You go outside, you look at the trees, you look at how the birds are just flying around. You go to, like, it's just, I just think the world is so much beautiful than what the media makes it look like. And so we're all living in fear. We're like, oh, I'm fat, I need to do a detox. Oh my god, like everything is just wrong. Why am I not married yet? I'm in my late 20s and I don't have a child. I'm just, everything's falling apart. No, it's not. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Take a fucking break from social media and open your eyes and see that this is life. This is just your life. And if you want to change it, then you put the effort to changing it. If you want something different, then you put the effort into having a different life. But sitting around complaining and looking at life based on social media is only going to drive you fucking nuts. You got to wake up at some point. You got to take a break. You got to rest from, when I say rest, I don't mean sleep all day. I mean, you need to take a break. You need to get some rest from social media. You need to get back into reality. You need to talk to people. You need to touch some grass. You need to meditate. You need to pray. You need to talk to God. You need to find a community that fits your needs and your wants. And so I felt like I wasn't making friends anymore after not partying and clubbing and fucking smoking and drinking my life away. The things that I used to do when I was smoking and I was drinking and I was in them clubs every like 3 times a week. I had hella fucking friends. I was cool with hella people. You coming out tonight? Duh. You trying to do this? Da da da. Like I was out and about, and I had hella friends. But when I started trying to align my, realign my life and get myself right with God, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear you say, "Oh yeah, like I want to start praying more." Like you down to pray? Ain't nobody down to pray. They don't want to hear it. So you know what that means? You need to find the community that then suits your needs. You need to get yourself into a different space. You're not in the space that you belong in anymore. You're not in the space that fits you anymore. That space that used to fit you, that circle is closing and surrounding you, and you need to open it up and be like, you know what? I don't think I fit in here anymore. Let me realign myself. Let me recenter myself. Let me get in, invest into myself and get myself right with God. And let me talk to somebody about this. Let me find the community that fits me. And it's not y'all. For me, it's not y'all anymore. It's like me. I'm like scratching out of this old life, and I've been out of it for a long time. But when you're jumping out of something and you're trying to get into something new, or a new mindset, or you're just changing, like you're just getting older for real, and you're just seeing things for what it really is, it's really hard because you start to feel lost. You start to feel like, oh my god, like I don't even recognize myself anymore. For like a whole year I was depressed and didn't even know it, and I knew it because of how I was feeling, like can't get out of bed, don't feel like eating. Like I would really, me and my boyfriend, we eat together, so it's not like I'm an eater all day anyway. But I was just like, I don't feel like eating today. I just want to sit in bed. I don't want to talk to nobody. My room is a mess. My life is a mess. I ain't look a mess because I'm a person who likes to be cute, but the life around me was a mess. And I'm like, I need to pick myself up. Literally, when I got home, me and my boyfriend, we have very deep conversations. So he knows all that I'm trying to do. And he's like 100% behind me. He's like, I feel the same way. So when I got home, but I had all the motivation being on. When I'm away from home and we're on the road together, we just talk. But I got home yesterday, and today, the day that I'm recording, um, I was in bed and it was like 7:30 when I woke up, and then because my boyfriend is sick right now, so I was like, let me make you some tea or whatever, and I'm just chilling, trying to figure out like what I'm about to do, and I just laid back down, and I was like, don't be fucking lazy, get up, you need to record today, you need to invest in yourself today, you need to do something to your hair, you need to get yourself together, like get yourself together. I was literally about to mope back into my little hole, but I have been working a lot, and my body is sore because I lift furniture, y'all, like, and it's not on no, oh, it's too heavy, I'm not gonna know. I really be out here lifting furniture, like that shit is crazy. But it's funny when I say it out loud, but it's crazy. But yeah, so I really did want to sleep a little bit in the day because we've been every day waking up early as hell and just working for 2 weeks straight. So I was like, I'm sleeping, but I was like, I told myself, no, get up. You can't keep talking that talk and not walking that walk. If you say you're gonna do something, you need to do it. If you feel like you want to realign yourself, you can't realign yourself in that bed. Okay, you need to get yourself up and get recenter yourself for real. So I got up today. Here I am. I'm talking to y'all. One of some of my favorite people. And this video is like motivational Saturday for all of us because I think a lot of people have been feeling like, I don't know, and especially because I am in my late 20s, so I'm almost 30, y'all. I got 3 years. I got 3 years. Don't talk about it like that. But I'm excited for 30. I'm not afraid of 30 because I feel like I'm gonna be seeping into my real adulthood. But it's just like time is getting away from us, and I don't want to be in the same position that I am today. Not that my position is bad, but it could be better. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get ourselves together, and we're going to see where it takes us. You can only take things a day at a time. And when you're really, really, really feeling like shit, y'all should watch my first episode, which was called Day One or One Day. And that's just about instead of keeps planning for things, because I'm a planner. I like to write things down, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You can plan your life out all you want, but if you're not going to put the work in, if you're not going to get up and pick yourself back up, if you're not going to say nice things to yourself, if you're not going to do if you're not going to put the work in, then it's not going to get you anywhere. You can pray to God all day. If he don't see you putting the work in, why would he change your situation? Why would I change your situation if you're going to still fall into the same place that you was already in? Because you won't put the fucking work in. Like, God is not a genie. And excuse my language because I'm trying to stop cussing, y'all. I'm really am. It's so hard. It's like sugar and spice and everything nice. Cuss words, for me, is sealing the freaking envelope. It's like perfect. It's like it adds oomph into the conversation. But I'm trying to stop cussing because it's called cursing, and it has to be a reason why they call cuss words cursing, and I don't want to put a curse on myself. So we are trying to stray away from cussing. It's so hard, y'all. How do y'all do it? For the people who don't do it. And when I met my boyfriend, he never used to cuss. So now that he cussed so much, I'll be like, ooh, it's me. I'm a bad role model sometimes. Yeah, but this episode is about not beating yourself up. This episode is about loving on yourself. This episode is about being kind to yourself. This episode is about reevaluating the things that used to matter and finding the community that suits you and just falling back in love with life. Because for a minute, I used to be a complainer, and it wasn't like to my friends or anything, but it was more so like to myself, and I'm constantly just putting myself down. Like, oh, I could be doing more. I could be going harder. I could be for what? Sometimes I'd be like, for what? The world is falling apart. Like, who knows? Like, the rapture could be tomorrow. Like, what happens if you're trying to? Don't let me discourage you. But I'm just saying, the rapture could be any day now. And we're just like overworking ourselves and beating ourselves up, and we're not focusing on what's really important. What's really important is where you're going to go when this life is over. Y'all be so if you really be on the highway for real, if you really ride on the road, if you really get into trucking or any of those things, if you take road trips, if you go on vacation and you drive, if you go out of the state, if you do any of those things, if you're on the highway for real, do y'all ever see those signs that be like Truth 83? They be like heaven or hell, where are you going? Like, you ever see those signs against be like, ooh, I need to get my life together. I need to get my life together. I've been saying that, like, ever since I've been saying I need to get my life together, we went on the road. I've been seeing them signs everywhere. Heaven or hell, where are you going? Where are you going? Talk to somebody. Get, like, call this number. And even though I'm never going to call that number, because who the fuck is you? You're not God. God not on the other end of that phone. Like, who are you to tell me? Like, that's another thing. I don't like when people be playing God. Like, calm down. Like, you're not him. Like, you could never be him. Ever. Like, you could never be him. That's why I want to stop glorifying celebrities or being like, oh my God, I love this person. I love this person. I love everybody. But I'm not about to be tripping off of what JT and Carisha beefing. I'm not about to, like, why do you care? Your bills are due. Worry about the bills being due. Worry about, focus on yourself. And then at some point you'll be able to elevate. You keep looking around. Bitch, stop looking around. Look in the mirror. Focus on yourself. Okay, so we already said one of the out-of-pocket talks, but now we're going to get right into the out-of-pocket talk segment of the show. And I said number one. So the second one that I want to say is, well, the first one was bringing your man on a girls trip. He's getting fucked. Not by me. I wouldn't do that. But it's just what they were saying on the internet. Searching for clothes. Okay, this is what I want to say for all the online brands. So why is it that when I'm looking up clothes, and I'm not a plus size girl in a way of like, I'm not wearing like a size 20 to 30 or nothing, but I'm not as small as the small girls. So why is it that when you're online shopping and you're like, oh, okay, that's cute. Like, you could look at the model, you be like, it's cute, and then you scroll over and you look at the plus size model with the same outfit on, and it looks bad. Why is it that y'all make the clothes look different for the bigger girls than y'all do for the smaller girls? Like, you couldn't have it's the same fabric, isn't it? It's like they use a cheaper fabric and they just make it look a little bit fucked up. Like, are y'all doing that on purpose? Are y'all trying to be funny? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out for real. Why is it that the dress that I wanted and the dress that the skinny girl wanted, we could buy the same dress off the same site, and when she wear it, and not to say she's wearing it better than me, I'm saying the quality of it. I'm saying the fact that the model, y'all, I feel like on purpose y'all be trying to do that. I feel like y'all be trying to do that, and that shit is out of pocket. Make that shit look the same. Now, my tops, I wear like a medium large, like, those size tops. So my tops be cool, but it be some things that I want, like a little skirt or whatever, and I'll see it and it'll be like, that can't be the same fucking skirt. Like, are you serious? Why are they trying to tell us, this is a whole nother thing. This is not in the out of pocket topic. Why are they trying to say now, y'all, we can't do nothing. We can't eat without getting cancer, without getting diabetes, without getting cataracts, without getting everything is killing us. But now, why they trying to say that fast fashion brands such as Shein, Fashion Nova, I don't know if they said Pretty Little Thing, but like, I'm guessing because that's fast fashion. All of those like little brands like those, Blushmark, Temu, all those places. If you buy clothes from those type of places, they're trying to say that it's something in the fabric that they're using, chemicals that they're putting into the fabric that is causing cancer. So, ladies and gentlemen, please wash your clothes before you wear it. We already should be knowing that already. But sometimes you don't do that. Sometimes you do buy a little one too and throw it right on because you got somewhere to go, or you pack for your vacation. You take that shit right out the box, throw that shit in the suitcase. Don't say we don't do that. We do that. But now we got to take the extra precautions to make sure that we don't get sick. Because I know for sure I don't want cancer. I don't want it. So, yeah, fuck cancer. But, yeah, that was the second. That was just something that I was just informing y'all. Also, me and my boyfriend just started washing our clothes with Dr. Bronner's and baking soda only because, the what's it called? Detergent and stuff. They're saying it's so strong that it also can cause pH imbalance, pH imbalance. It can cause all types of things, cancer, eczema, psoriasis, all these things. So it's just like, I'm not trying to scare y'all, but maybe y'all should use some less harsh products to wash your clothes. I know people are crazy about the smell of the clothes when it comes out, but you could use an essential oil instead of using detergent. You can use baking soda, essential oil, and a little bit of Dr. Bronner's if you feel like you want that soapiness to it. But yeah, I'm just giving y'all the tea. I'm just letting y'all know what's good for real. Okay, then the last thing I'm gonna say, cause I be saying this a lot, y'all saying, "Oh yeah, my granny, I'm gonna put my granny or my mom in the nursing home because you don't like something they said or something that they did, and just to be funny." But I'm just here to say that, have you seen the prices of nursing homes? It's almost gonna be like paying for college. Like, you literally can't afford it. Stop making jokes. Stop making jokes like that about granny and your mama. You only get one. Now we're going to jump right into the Natural Advisor segment of the show. And this is a segment of the show where you can email me for advice if you want a story time to be told, anything of that such you want to shout out. Don't be hitting me up and saying, like, say you love the show. Don't just be like, yeah, this is my Instagram, tell niggas to fuck with me. Like, I'm not doing that. No free promo. But you got a story time or some shit, and you send that shit, and I'm like, yeah, well, if your name Jayla or whatever, I'll be like, yeah, Jayla said, this Jayla story for y'all, or whatever. It's just that was just a name that I thought of. That's actually my sister's best friend name. That's so funny. Yeah, so the first story of the day is, so you can email me at nachoadvisor, that's nachoadvisor@gmail.com. Otherwise, we're gonna rock out without cocks out to Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. So yeah, am I the asshole for refusing sex with my wife after complaining about a lack of sex? My wife and I have been married for 10 years. I love her very much. We have 2 kids together. Over the years, our sex life has really declined. It's been really bad. Recently, we had sex twice in the last 6 months. This is the worst it's ever been. We've tried counseling, we've tried sex therapy programs. She thinks it might be hormones, but won't go get it checked. I've gained weight and I'm losing it now to see if it helps. Well, when we were having a discussion, she said, okay, fine, let's just have sex now. Like, just trying to throw it at him just because he complained. And he said no, because the okay fine didn't sound enthusiastic and more like she was trying to shut me up. A few days later, the conversation came up again and said I offered, and she said I offered the other day and you said no. To me, sex should be fully enthusiastic, like it's something you should want to do. But she says my expectations are too high. I'm at an asshole for saying no to unenthusiastic sex, or should I be happy with what I get? No, I think that'd be the problem with a lot of relationships or marriage. When you're in it for a long time, people start to get really comfortable, and that's how people get cheated on. And I'm not going to say I'm not promoting cheating. And he sat here and told her, like, sexually, I'm not pleased. You're my wife. Like, this is my spouse that I vowed to be faithful with, to love, to cherish, to service, to do all these things with, and I'm not satisfied. Now, I don't think when he was complaining about it, it was in a manner like, give me that pussy right now. She basically heard it and was just like, fine, like, let's just do it now. That makes men feel insecure, because now, I did that to my boyfriend before. Honest to God, like, we've been living together for 3 years now. And it was like a period, that same year that I was feeling depressed, where I really wasn't that horny, because I just was in my feelings about shit. I just was in my head about shit. I just didn't feel good. And I really wasn't in the mood to have sex. But he came to me as an adult, and he was just like, I'm not sexually pleased right now. Like, I want more. Like, can we just, we had a whole conversation about it. And when they say it, it's like you want to be like, all right, fine, let's just do it. But it wasn't about, I don't think it was for him. It was about, okay, fine, let's just do it. It was about him feeling like a lack of intimacy with us. And like, it was no intimacy. And sometimes, yes, that can get you cheated on. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I'm not saying fuck just the fuck. I'm saying, like, we have to please our partners. So I get it. But he said we're both in our 40s. We split household chores. I do at least 60% of them. Y'all, why the fuck did Mike's whole fucking storage just... Anyway, so it's going to be a split in this video. Y'all going to see. So the second story of the day is called My Girlfriend, My 34 Girlfriend, Female. My 34 male girlfriend, 32 female of 12 years said no when I proposed to her. What should I do? My girlfriend and I started dating when she was 20 and I was 22. Despite have been a couple for many years, we do not live together. I spend a lot of time in her apartment and sleep there almost all the time. She mentioned marriage after 2 years. We started dating and then she just stopped. A week ago, I proposed to her, bought her a ring, made her a romantic dinner, but she said she didn't want to marry me. That she preferred our relationship to continue as it was before. I'm almost 35 and I want to marry her, live together, start a family, but now I don't know what her plans really are, and I don't know if I should continue the relationship or just break up. It hurts me, but I really love her and I don't know what to do in this situation. What would be the best way to approach this delicate situation with my girlfriend, considering our differences about marriage and our future plans together? Well, if she don't want to get married and you want to get married, then maybe y'all shouldn't have no future plans together. Maybe y'all should just break the fuck up. Y'all don't even live together. Like, she don't even want to be in your space. She don't really want to be with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it down to you like that. Like, I don't think that she genuinely wants to be with you. I mean, marriage may not be in her plans, but marriage is in yours. So don't force it on her. Don't try to make it a thing. But I also wouldn't settle. I wouldn't sit here and try to settle just to be with somebody. No, y'all been together for all them years. She don't even want to marry you. She don't even want to have kids with you. She don't want to build no legacy with you. So if you're a person who values marriage and you feel like you want to be with her, maybe you should find somebody else. Sorry, not sorry, y'all. I gotta keep this shit short because, oh my god, I cannot even believe it. I'm recording. I look up and my fucking shit say no storage. That just stressed me out, and we was having I was having a good time talking to y'all. I don't know if y'all having a good time talking to me, but I mean, I was having a good time with y'all. Goodness gracious, come on. But yeah, we ain't gonna let that stop us. Now we're at the question of the day, and I want to ask, if you could redo life with the knowledge that you have now, would you end up in the same place? If you could redo your life with the knowledge, that's the most important part. Like, you know better now. Like, all them things that you've been through, you can actually say those were not the right moves to make. You know, the whatever you do now that makes you the most money, you will already know. Like, anything, like, you know, what's the knowledge that you have now? If you had that same knowledge, would you still live the same life? Would you be in the same spot? How different would your life be? I think my life would be great. But that's the end of the show, y'all. I love y'all so much. I miss y'all. I'm going to get back on with our consistency because I did miss y'all a lot. Like, I actually did. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend that Gassy is back and to watch the show. I love you all so much. Thank you.